this session is for you who would like to increase the diversity of new hires, attract hard to find talent, reduce reliance on and spend on agencies, build a sustainable pipeline for the future, and you felt that the job boards are underperforming, then you're in the right session. Let me just see if my notifications are bothering us. Okay, so yeah. Hey guys in the comments. Hey Johanna, I see you. So, are you guys ready to kick this off? As mentioned, give it up in the comment section. This is your moment to ask all your curious questions. So let me go down and introduce a bit more about who I am and a bit more about myself. So my name is Sarah. I'm a part of Adway, and we do automated talent acquisition to global employers in social media. And we work with employers such as Circle K, PwC, and Grant Thornton, and global staffing firms to help them get more qualified candidates into their funnel. So in my role, I'm a social media recruitment marketing expert, and I come from years of what we like to call smart bound in sales. So I've spent half my professional life helping some of the top 2,000 companies in the Nordics and Europe to design an inbound and outbound process and strategy for new customers, where the effect and energy was merged into a concept where we design several touch point strategy for our customers. Basically to get the customers down the sales funnel. So, and this was because the good old telemarketing and cold calling wasn't as efficient as it used to be globally. So it simply didn't work, and we had to do something new since sales was entering the digital arena. So the same parallels can be drawn to TA and recruiting. So my transition into TA some years ago was literally like a no-brainer. And for me, recruiters and TA managers are a bit more fun than sales managers, actually. But that's just my opinion. So people, are you with me in the comment section? We're about to get started. I see you guys. I like what's going on, Mike, in the comment section. So we're just basically going to start by figuring out where your most desired candidates spend all their time. So the history of advertising your vacancies is found in the newspaper or in a good old job board like Monster or Indeed or similar. And today's candidates rarely spend their time on these platforms. Today it's war of talent, and the best candidates are probably hired by your talent competitors, like, and most likely not hanging around on a job board. So here's some stats to put this in perspective. Over 4 billion people use social media worldwide today. Globally, the average time a person spends on social media a day is 2 hours and 30 minutes. And just to give you a perspective, we spend 1 hour and 35 minutes on eating a day. So if someone were to sign up at 16 and live to the age of 70, they would spend over 6 years of their lives on social media, which kind of paints you the pictures. So the majority of us now realize that social media and the passive candidates spend a lot of time here. This is their natural digital habitat. And this is where modern employers focus all their recruitment marketing efforts, which is the solution to get out and reach the candidates. So let's discuss some perks just to get you into social media for recruiters. So there's a lot of them, but my absolute top would be these ones. So first of all, social media eliminates biased targeting, which is a huge topic in TA. So when thinking about which talent acquisition strategy actually works to strengthen an organization's diversity and inclusion goals, social media is one of the best places to start. When it comes to create paid ads for recruitment using social media, there are a plethora of firm policies in place that ensure bias targeting based on personal attributes such as age, race, gender, etc. is not permitted. So first of all, you cannot mess up. Like, that's the best part. Second of all, job advertising in social media helps you reach a more diverse group of candidates. So social media job ads help you reach a larger number of diverse candidates right where they are, where they spend their time. So while sitting on their phone or perhaps at their desk scrolling through their newsfeed, they're providing you a great opportunity to interact with your employer brand using the simple touch of a fingertip. So the further you expand your reach, the more diverse candidate pool and more diverse candidates are you able to attract as they flip through their feed. And the data, as usual, speak for itself. Social media job advertising draws in a more diverse candidate audience. Let's just see the level in the in the comment section. Okay, people, are you still with us? I see a lot of you here. Batman, are you here? Peter, hi. Michael, Johanna, yes, welcome. We'll keep going with this session. So since a lot of us now realize that social media is a perfect opportunity to go in and attract passive candidates and of course stop cold sourcing candidates as right off the bat, getting the ads out on all the job boards is quite easy. So the mistake many TA departments does is that they think that social media is just as easy to manage. So all the social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, etc., have completely different formats and demands. So I'd like to jump into an example. Let's see if we can share the screen here, people. Yes. Give it up in the comment section. Did I manage? Did I share the screen? The screen. Okay, let me introduce you the perfect customer journey that we naturally have been inspired by from the travel agency. So what the travel agencies are expert at is designing the full customer journey in social media to actually manage to give us the best experience and also make and buy that trip that they like us to use. So the perfect customer journey has inspired TA to work the same with the candidate journey. So here's the example. Say you guys, you've been in a pandemic for 2 years, right? Me too. And you've been longing for, going on that trip that you've been thinking about for over 2 years now. And Maldives, for instance, would be a perfect example of a winter trip, right? Yes, beach, David. Maldives has those beaches. So, well, it all starts with you browsing around in your natural habitat, which is the internet and social media. And the first day, you are met with this beautiful ad describing the most magic experience on a hotel and a travel experience into the Maldives. And well, since you've been searching a bit for some trips, you're like, okay, that's cool. I've seen you. Still thinking, still don't know. I'm not sure if it's worth the money. Day 3, you'll get and you'll be introduced to a new kind of message saying, well, the Maldives are really the best. They have the best oceans, the best hotels, the best experiences. Day 7, you see a testimonial from this beautiful family who's been to the Maldives just recently. They love the experience. Their kids could play, with the child group. They always go to Disney style. The parents could eat, the parents could work out and use the pool, etc. You see these great testimonials and you're like, okay, this could be my thing. 10 days later, you see the reviews coming up. So, if you're looking at booking.com or whatever, you see that, okay, this is really good stuff. This is like honest opinions about my location. This could be something for me. And 2 weeks later, you see the ad again with the offer, and now you have a discount. And preferably, what you would love to experience is that you can buy the trip and seal the deal in that actual ad. That's what you're looking for. So what TA can learn from e-commerce and the travel industry is to build a candidate journey just as they've built a customer journey. So if you're in TA and you want to build a fantastic human TA process online on social media, of course, now that you know that your candidates spend all their time there, this is how I would do it. So the first day, I would present the offer for my company, in this case, a telemarketing or a telephone company, or for my the one I work for if I'm a sourcer, for instance. Day 3, I'd show some great ads around the people who's been doing like a trainee course at this company, their experiences, the real honest truth about what they've experienced. Day 7, a testimonial pops up in your feed from someone who just done their trainee course or worked there or had their career growth happening at this company. And day 10, you would naturally see that the reviews are in line with what they've said before. So the reviews on, for instance, Glassdoor are really, really high end. And guys, day 14 or the second week after, as just an opportunity falling down in someone's knees, they're seeing that this opportunity is still there, right? This is the opportunity, and what you would like happening here is that the candidate can apply right in the ad. No click nowhere. If possible, yes, one click to your career page to just catch them with retargeting, but preferably this is the offer that you would like them to get hooked on. So yes, David, take my money. This is the concept that the industrial leader are working with. So there's a lot to learn from e-commerce, just telling you. You guys in the comment section, have this been on your agenda before? Is this how you design your TA and recruitment marketing structure today? I'm waiting for someone to confirm that while I'm closing my screen. No one? Nobody? Okay. Yes, then I think the experiment we did in the beginning will be a eye-opener for every one of you. So to conclude, social media allows you to create a more human candidate experience if utilized right. So different adverts can take different angles, and they should. Social media makes it possible to combine employer branding and job ads, which isn't possible on the job boards as you guys experienced. So what you're looking for here is not just the good old, I have a position, 30-day ad, yada, yada, yada. What you're looking for here is transparency and selling the employer. So you should include in this combination of ads and retargeting testimonials. You should include videos of your people. You should include the career growth opportunities. You should include how a typical day looks like for your candidates. You should perhaps, just to be really smart, include like a developer quiz right in the ad quiz, or perhaps on the career page also. And what you're looking for is to catch them in that specific ad and make the application right there. So just one click, as everyone been discussing, but this is actually a reality today. This is easy to make. So this is just a hint. And what I'm looking for here, and what I like to preach about a lot on LinkedIn, you can of course add me there because this is just the tip of the iceberg. What I'm passionate about is how social media enables this human process and 24/7 storytelling with your candidates, which lets you evolve from candidate attraction to candidate seduction. And the difference is this: candidate seduction is your way to win the war of talent. How, you may ask, and I will explain. So, a decision to end a well-paid job after 2 years of a pandemic, it takes both trust and time. Jumping on your job offer, not the easiest thing since time's been a bit worrying. So during this time, it's critical that you as a TA expert, employer, or recruiter reach out with smart, useful information and employer branding, not just the job ads. The employer branding is just as important in the mix at the exact right moment to nurture and seduce your candidates in their digital habitat where they spend all their time. So the result, well, first of all, you won't miss out on the best candidates anymore. And second, you'll now influence all of those who doesn't even know in this very second that you could be their next career move. So you'll save time finding the talents and you'll spend time meeting the talents. Yes, and as mentioned, I can discuss this for days, and I will, and I usually do a lot of live streams and post weekly on LinkedIn. So if this is somewhat in your area of interest, feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. My name is Sara Dalsfeld there, and we'll continue this discussion because we only have some minutes left today. So I would like to take a look at the experiment we just started with in this session before we go to my takeaways and some questions. So you guys have popped in before. We started this session by me publishing live a post saying I'm up on stage on Global TA Day. Can't wait to meet all of you guys. And what I've asked you guys to do was go into that post and like and comment. And I can actually post that link again just to confirm my experiment here live. This is risky, you guys. I'm doing this for you to show off. So if everyone has liked and commented on this post, what I would like to discuss is how social media utilize you to tap in to the networks of your best and most high-end talents and their networks. So what you would like to do leveraging social media as a recruiter, as a TA strategist, as a sourcer, you would like to build a process where you can leverage the networks of the talents and the candidates and the contacts you have in your network. So this test, like preferably, would help you realize how you can build a process internally to capitalize on your colleagues, contacts, networks to attract better talents to your jobs. So I just made an example of you guys being my company. So I was the recruiter and I told you, my company, to go in and immediately comment and like the job ad, in this case, the LinkedIn post I just published. Why? Well, what I want you to do and what you should do as a recruiter is one, like this is a whole process that we are building right now. Publish your sponsored job campaign on social media or your manual one with the help of tech or manually. Secondly, share the ad in your private feeds on social media, like share the actual job ad. This is especially important for you, the recruiter, and your hiring manager and their team members of that role. Note that down. Third, write a personal text to that post why you think this is a great opportunity to work here, and it needs to be authentic. Nobody likes the ATS shared ad that you post in your feed. It doesn't, engage and attract anyone. Number 4, get your colleagues to immediately react, comment, and share the ad as soon as it's live. So the engagement you're looking for here is your employees sharing how long they've worked at this company, why they still are there, why they love the company, and tag in their network. And it hasn't got to be the contacts that you actually want to employ. It can also be contacts with great networks, because what you're doing here is that you're building a talent pool for yourself to leverage on. Number 5, ask your colleagues to set up and tag relevant contacts in the comments, as mentioned. So not necessarily the one that you would like to hire, but you can also do that. And the ask could be, what typical great contacts do you have in your network? So you get both that person and their network. So the goal here is to set up a process where your colleagues, authentically, preferably automatically and immediately, can share and interact with the ads as much as possible. So you, as the recruiter, employer, and TA manager, can utilize and capitalize on their network. And why I'm sharing this is because, as I stated in the above, we have data showing that if you can manage to pull off this process, you can double the inflow of applications, reach, and clicks on all your social media campaigns, because now you're entering the unused talent pools of your network, which is actually free money. Like, this is free money for you. So this is from me to you. So comment section, is this something you would try? Have you tried it? Fire away. Don't be shy. Show yourself. I'm curious. So before, Eric, we jump into some questions, I would actually like to finish with some takeaways just to make it easy for you guys to know what I found really important in this digital world where we humanize the candidate journey. So my first one would be, welcome to TA in 2021. It's officially time to stop sourcing the cold candidates at the highest top of the TA same old funnel. That's out of the window. It all starts with stopping the recruitment bias at its tracks, and this is by leveraging social media. So what I'm saying is hands off as soon as possible. The sooner you involve social media, automation, and data-driven processes based on potential, the wider and more including your funnel will be. I will add in behavioral targeting for social media for experts. This lets the candidate's behavior and data and attributes tell you who's right for the position, and you leave your gut feeling further down the funnel if you now must use it. So the best recruitment marketing strategy and advertising in social media is unbiased, it's inclusive, and it's able to leverage innovations such as AI and data-driven processes. And all this to make time for the sourcers and recruiters to actually process warm or semi-warm candidates based on potential from the beginning. So hands off as soon as possible, spend time further down the funnel. And yeah, I really hope this session for you guys who are still here give you some energy, give you some insights. As mentioned, this is just the tip of the iceberg where I like to communicate on LinkedIn. So feel free to connect there. And I hope you got some thoughts and insights around how you can utilize social media to be more inclusive, find the best candidates for your company, and have a more human candidate journey. Yeah.
Great.
Welcome,
Great.
Eric.
Super. Hey, great job, Sarah. Any questions, gang? If so, please feel free. Use the comment section or just speak up.
Yeah, I see a lot of people here. Don't be shy. You can of course also ask the questions on LinkedIn if you're if you're figuring them out right now. This was wonderful, Eric. I'm so thankful to have gotten the opportunity all the way from Sweden to join you guys all over the world. I loved it. I want to do this again. Let's meet up on LinkedIn. I do a lot of LinkedIn live streams every month with a lot of the speakers actually from Global TA Day, since they're like the best in the industry. So feel free. We'll catch up on LinkedIn, you guys.
Great. Thank you so much. Outstanding content. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. If you would please, as we're closing out, if you'll exit out of the session itself so that we can then allow for the next group to come into the stage, right? Again,
Yeah,
if you have any questions for Sarah, she's got all her contact information out there. Please don't hesitate to reach out.
definitely. Should I just finish, Eric, with revealing the experiment result?
Please do.
Yes, I've kept you on the line. So just by doing this, guys, we've gotten in a couple of minutes over 50 likes and 30 comments and over 1,000 views. So given this is the process you're now going to utilize on all your job ads in social media, you're going to convert a lot of great passive candidates. So thank you, guys. This happened in under 30 minutes, the views, Kathy. So please follow me on LinkedIn. I'm so thankful for today. Have a great rest of TA Day. Take care. Bye-bye.